Over 1 billion people worldwide have a disability. That's more than 15% of the world's population. Most live in developing countries. This number is expected to grow due to factors such as conflict, aging, stunting, and natural disasters. Persons with disabilities face higher rates of poverty compared with others. They encounter biases and barriers when accessing basic services. When they're excluded, it's harder to escape the cycle of poverty and marginalization. How do we break down barriers and ensure no one is left behind? By enabling Imani to go to school, providing her teacher with the tools necessary to meet her needs, and giving her family access to support services and assistive devices. By helping Lee understand a high-risk situation in the event of an emergency, and fostering a work environment that gives them a reasonable accommodation through visual signage and other devices. When persons with disabilities are included in everyday activities, they can and do participate and contribute to society. Join us in building inclusive, resilient, and sustainable communities for all. Let's start here.
So this is a quick sit down with President Cheryl Adams of the Voice of the Disabled. And what we are about to have is a quick perspective as to exactly what this organization is, what they hope to achieve, what their challenges have been like so far to this point of their existence. All right, Ms. Adams?
Okay, so we are here. This is the center. We are here. Voice of the Disabled. We are at Sanssouci. We are 4 years old. The 22nd of October, we celebrated our 4th anniversary. So I am also the founding member and the president of this young organization.
Why did you felt the need to start Voice of the Disabled?
Voice of the Disabled came in existence after hearing the voice about 2-3 times, our nagging voice saying, why not advocate for persons with disability? And also my disabled brothers and sisters who would have called time to time saying, Miss Adams, you can help to do something for this, for us. And so we would have came together on October the 22nd, 2016 at the Connery Resource Center where we had our first meeting, and there this organization was formed. This organization is really to advocate, right? And you know, when we talk about advocate, we mean to speak on behalf of. It's also to educate. And you came in and meet us having a meeting. And one of the things that came out of this meeting is with the public in St. Vincent and the Grenadines need to be educated about persons with disability. We are here to socialize. A lot of our disabled members are most of the time at home. We are not getting to go anywhere unless maybe a family member is going out and they want to take us. So here we want to socialize. We want to rehabilitate.
At the center here in Sanssouci?
At the center here in Sanssouci. This is what we want to do here.
Okay.
We also want to rehabilitate, which means give persons with disability mobility, give them self-sufficient, make them feel independent. So we are here to do that. These are our plan, you know, and bring awareness, as I said, to the public about persons with disability.
Tell me something of the challenges. I know one of the challenges you have had recently was finding a home. You said you started in Connery, now you're in Sanssouci, and then even getting here, getting this space ready for use was something of a challenge from what I understand. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, it's a challenge. We started in Connery, and there we were having our meeting, and then we were told the building there had to be repaired, so we couldn't have anywhere to have meeting. Then we went to Gales Preschool in Connery on the long stretch. Then because our school is a preschooler, was a preschool. The chairs were too small for the adults, so they were kind of breaking the chairs. And then I and the executive, we decided we are going to see PM, Prime Minister, and we discussed the importance of getting a home for this organization. And so we were told and we were promised that we would get a building. So we end up getting this building from Mrs. Bruce, who is now in England. He used to once use as a college, Bible college. She indicated she is no longer interested and able to have the college, and she heard of this organization. She see the organization has good potential, and she handed the building over to us.
Okay, so you said just now that you had reached out to the Prime Minister. Is it because of the Prime Minister that Miss Bruce facilitated your request here, or how did that come about?
I think it's because of the Prime Minister. She facilitated the request. I think the request was facilitated on behalf of another member who knew Miss Bruce, and she's a part of this organization. And she told Miss Bruce about us, and Miss Bruce feel that she can make a donation to us by giving us the building. But when I did all of my investigation, it's a government building. So it's not really a Miss Bruce's building per se. Okay. So it's a government building. Mm-hmm.
So you came here and your roof wasn't quite a roof. How did that repairs challenge?
Well, we came here, and when we came, it was not like how you seen it now with the partitions and stuff like that. We would have reached out to Braxa, and they started to do some work here. And, well, I don't know, but for now the work is held up, but the roof is leaking badly, and that is our main concern right now. Yes, we would like to have the building upgrade where we can implement training, programs, skills, literacy, homemaking, craft for our disabled members and persons of the community who would be interested. But we having a challenge right now, the roof that is leaking badly. So we are reaching out to the public, to the society, to give us contributions to go towards the roof. I know a lot of persons would say, oh, look to the government. And yes, we know that they started, but I am thinking it can also be a community effort. They can help. Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to share with us on that end?
Well, I just want to say I'm looking forward for the day when we can have this building operating on a daily basis, and I can be here as the coordinator implementing programs. And I'm looking forward to have my disabled members and members of the community coming here to learn from each other. And thank you for taking the time to travel so far to visit us here at our center.
All right. Thank you so very much for sharing with us. Cheryl Adams, ladies and gentlemen, President of Voice of the Disabled, coming to you from right here at Sanssouci. Iktv, we're all about you. Could you please tell us your name and your affiliation with the organization?
Well, my name is Leroy Mars Edwards, MBE. I am here as an ex officio member, helping to support Miss Adams and the disabled people, because she's doing a marvelous job in spite of her disability. So I'm here to help her to identify some of the needs, speak to some of the members who are a bit lacking confidence, to help to get them to do a skills audit, because they can do something to become independent, get some sort of employment by whether or not some of the ladies want to do knitting, crocheting, dressmaking. Some of the guys I heard, they do cooking oil making, and so on. You know, disabled people have skills as much as able-bodied people. It's just that they need to be motivated and mobilized into action. And in order to motivate people, you got to show them a benefit, something that they're going to derive from what you're doing within a certain time. So therefore, I'm here to help Mrs. Adams because it's a dream, and it's not only a dream for her benefits, it's a dream to help people with disability because she has a good idea, and I really like to support the goal and help her with the objectives in order to bring about some reality of the needs of people with disability.
You said skills audit, and you just had me tingling all over when you said that. Could you please, for our audience, just describe a little bit what that means exactly? Skills audit.
Right. Skills audit is actually getting to find out from every member what they can do, what skills they have. You know, some people have communication skills, very good communication skills, and don't know that they can be a person who could go out and market the organization. As Magdalene have just said, IT skills. We are now living in the age of ICT, information communication technology. If we're going to push disabled people, they got to be taught how to do Braille, how to read Braille, and how they can use Braille in ICT. How you communicate by using Braille, using information technology. These are some of the things that they need to do. But go back to what is skills audit? Skills audit is about doing an inventory of the skills of people. And disabled people are no exception. They have skills as much as we, if I should call myself able-bodied, they have skills as much as anyone else. They just need to be trained in the area of their skills, and they help them to develop more skills. So more or less, you enhancing their skills and helping them to develop other skills. So in a skills audit, you will find out what the woman can do, what they're trained to do, as well as the men. And you know, generally, you just ask everyone what they can do.
How long does that process take? And then when you get that done, what's the next step?
A skills audit could take, depending on the amount of people, that can take a week because you want to do it consistently, you want to do it properly, you don't want to rush it. When you find out the skills of each person, you have it documented. So you know, Magdalene can do X, Y, Z, Tom could do X, Y, Z, Mrs. Adams, who is the founder, but she also is the only person, if not in the area, might be in the whole country, who can teach Braille. And Braille is key to people who are blind, profoundly deaf and blind. It's a means of communication. I know in the United Kingdom, we have a lot of people with disability, and those who are blind, they will use Braille to communicate, and they'll use the cane to walk. That's a way of getting to understand, the public, the community will understand those people who have a disability and therefore blindness. Some of them have a dog, they have a guide dog that will take them around. But if you see a person with a guide dog, you know that person is blind. And here we have a young man, young Kamari, Mel's son. He is one of the young people who is using the center, come here, socialize, and he, sooner or later, would be developing and using his skills too. But socialization is key to any individual. We need to socialize with one another in order to achieve things. And with disabled people who have a lot of stress, coming together, socialize, communicating together in whatever way they can, that's such an enormous therapy.
All right. I want to thank you so very much for sharing today, Mr. Mars. Edwards Mars. Say it in full so I could get it properly. Mars Edwards. Yes. Okay.
And don't forget my MBE, because I was told that I work hard for that. It's a recognition by Her Majesty the Queen, and I hope she's watching this. Yes.
All right, man. Thank you so very much.
Adams has been doing a good job, and I like to see this get out in the community so that the community understand what is disability. The key thing is to raise awareness of disability among disabled people. So that when we have a function out there, oh, I don't have a disability, but I can go out and give a 25 cents or a dollar or $5 or how much they can do to help the center. So that's why I'm here, to help to support her. You know, and also the government should be doing something. If the present government get back into power, they should play a key part in their strategic aim, the strategic plan in helping people with disability. And if NDP gets in, this is something they should take at the forefront. Okay. And we'd like to see someone, if possible. It's sad that we haven't got a person with disability running, so that we can have a disability minister of government who would then take things forward, planning strategically to meet the needs of people with disability. However, Mrs. Adams is here. She has been doing a marvelous job for how many years, Ms. Adams?
More than 4.
Yeah, here, but you have been working as a disability person
18 years.
18 years. And she should be recognized and given a position where she could start implementing some policies for people with disability. Okay, thank you very much for inviting me to do this interview. I appreciate it, and all the best.
It's been a pleasure, man. So guys, here you've got it right here. Again, from Santos C. Hey, at the Voice of the Disabled Center. Coming to you, well, not live by the time you see this. Yes, but I hear it. On a very real though, I really do hope that you guys connect with the center. Is there, come here please, come here please. Yes. Yes, cover's all right. It's a very hot day, so you notice everybody is melting.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but you're going to have to tell us your name on camera again.
Oh, my name is Shamash Adams.
Beautiful. What I wanted from you is, how do persons contact the center? If they want to help, if they want to fix the roof, help to fix the roof, or help get programs up and running, how do they touch base?
Okay, well, we have a Facebook page, Voice of the Disabled -VOD. We also have an email address, voiceofthedisabled2016@gmail.com. And the number to call is 593-1241. That's 784-593-1241.
Thank you again so very much, guys. That's it for me out here on the move. Groundation. We call it Iktv, baby. All about